Hi, welcome to this Floriday instruction video on how to improve the quality of your catalog and supply in Floriday. Let's first start with give you an insight in the Floriday customer environment so that you understand why it is important to have your supply and your catalog in order. So let's have a look into our test environment. So nothing that you'll see here is live production data of one of our test accounts. So as a buyer, I would typically go and have a look into the Explorer functionality of Floriday. With the Explorer, I'm able to search through the assortment or the supply lines of all the growers and suppliers that are offering to via Royal Flora Holland via Floriday. So I'm able to choose between pot plants or cut flowers or hardware, and I'm able to choose a delivery location or a delivery day if I'm looking for supply, and I'm able to already put in some filtering options. So let's do a search now for cut flowers for all suppliers, and I want to have a look at the assortment. So that will give me these results of 40 suppliers that I can go through. That will give me the information of which products are available from which suppliers. And what is already of interest here is that we see that there are no images available for some of the products. So it is very important to make sure that you have a good product picture available for the trade items that you create in your catalog, because customers do want to see the picture that is available of your product, and they occasionally also use that for sending that information to their web shop, to their end customer. So a good and high quality product picture is definitely important, and it's also possible obviously to include more pictures than just one. So if I click on this example, then I can see here that there are more product pictures available. As a grower, as a customer, if I have selected this product to my favorite assortment, it's also possible for me to, if I click here, to manage the assortment and change the name of the product and see what packing configuration I want to choose to send on to my web shop, to my end customers. I can choose which pictures I want to see, and I can also request an additional packing configuration if my packing configuration of choice is not available, and you on your end as a supplier will receive that request in your Floriday environment so that you can act upon it. So what the customer is then able to do is filter into the assortment that he has found. So in my search, I am looking for availability between week 1 and week 52. But of course, I could drill down to certain weeks if I'm looking for seasonal products, and that will change my selection of results. So if I enter here, I've got products that are available in a certain period. So also here it's very important on your end that you set your availability correct in terms of when the product is available if it's not a year-round product. The customer is obviously able to select or filter, based on all kind of filtering mechanisms, so characteristics. So also important that that information is correct on your end, color, and even other filtering options like certificates or certain theme days. So that's very important for you to understand that based on these filtering mechanisms, the customer is able to find your product or not find your product if you haven't configured the catalog correct on your end. So that's with regards to manage assortment, which will give the customer an insight into your catalog information. With direct purchasing, then we're going to look at at supply lines, active supply lines, which are available for a certain date and a certain place. So here I see, well, I always prefer this view, which gives me a list view, and then based on the search criteria that I entered, the results will pop up and will give me the prices and the number of packages that are available. So the customer will only see this if you have your supply on offer in Floriday, and is able to immediately place orders based on your available supply. Okay, now this was meant to give you an insight in what the customer sees. So now let's jump to the supplier environment of Floriday right here, where I'm logged into a test account again in the staging environment. So let's have a look at your at the catalog here in this test account. So what I am seeing here is an attention. 7 items cannot be found by customers yet. So that's where Floriday prompts you to have a look at it. So if I would want to know more information about this, then here, why is the product not found? Because the expected availability cannot be found. So what I want to do is make sure that the availability for all my products is set in my catalog. So I can do that in a couple of ways. The easiest ways, especially when you have year-round products, is select them all, click here on click actions, and choose set expected availability. Now that could either be a specific period or a year-round product. So if I configure here a year-round period, then for all the products that I have selected, the availability period will be set. Obviously, you don't have to select them all. You can also select just a couple, and with quick actions, you can change the availability for these specific trade items. So that's with regards to availability, which is very important to set up correctly, because if you haven't done that, then your products cannot be found. Another thing that's very important is, of course, the product pictures, as I already explained. Now, there's a very easy way in your catalog to manage your product pictures, and that is with this little portrait icon. So when I am oh, sorry, these are customer specific items instead of general items, wrong item. This is the correct icon to manage your photos. So if I click on this, then I get a very quick overview of the product pictures of all of my products. And I am able to add new ones, delete pictures that I don't want anymore. So that's a very easy manage photo function that we have available. At the same easiness is around the quick entry of characteristics. So I could either select a number of products here and choose in the quick actions to set my characteristic, or I could go with this magic wand icon here to set characteristics. Now, one of the most important characteristics, especially for international growers, is the country of origin. Please make sure that you have set that characteristic. So if I am choosing this characteristic, then for all products, it shows me what's already been filled in. So if I select them all and then edit them, I could change here the country of origin, for example, to Kenya. If I save this, then all of my products now have a country of origin of Kenya. And that is very easy if a customer wants to search specifically on products from a certain country. So if I go back to the customer site, then let me show you here country of origin. So if I'm looking for Kenya right here, then that will only show me the products from Kenya. And if I go to manage assortment, then this will give me the products of the test buyer that I was just looking at, because I just configured them with a country of origin of Kenya. So very important, people, to include your country of origin in your catalog if you haven't already done yet. Now, another very important thing to manage is make sure that your packing configuration is correct. So here you can manage your packing configurations of all your products, and you can easily find which ones you have selected, and you can also change them or add new packing configurations with this quick button. So let me think, what else is important? So pictures we mentioned, make sure the characteristics are in order, especially country of origin, and make sure your packing configuration is in order. Then, if you have received packing configuration requests from specific customers, please take note of your prompts in the dashboard on your Floriday application. Here, for example, I find a request which I can respond to, which jumps me into the network request section of Floriday, where I can find supply requests, but I can also see catalog requests. And this is a request for a packing configuration that I hadn't assigned to one of my products yet. So a test buyer would want me to add to also offer these products in boxes in a 999 packing configuration. So that's also really important to look out for, so that you don't miss any specific requests from the customers. Right, so I hope that this information has been of value for you in order to manage the quality of your catalog and supply information. If you are wondering, or if you have more questions, please note that the Help Center is always to your availability. In the Help Center, you can type in searches, which will give you all kinds of explanation, articles about how to go about certain functionality. And if that still doesn't give you the answer that you're looking for, then don't hesitate to contact our support department on our support chat, where you can send them a message or contact them directly through the phone number that you can find here. So I hope this information has been very useful for you, and I will hope to see you next time during one of our instruction videos. Bye bye.